bookish friends, welcome to another Tag Tuesday. This Tuesday I'm going to do a tag that was inspired by a new readathon that happened in the month of April. Picture this readathon. I joined the readathon, had lots of fun reading picture books. The name of the tag is the Picture This book tag, I think. I was tagged by the co-creators of the tag, Shelly, and more recently I was tagged by Emily at Novels. I'm a bit sorry that I did this tag a little bit late. I hope my friends say that it's alright to do the tag this late. I thought I would do a variation of the tag and answer the questions for the prompts with just middle grade books that I have read. Before doing this readathon, I actually did not read many picture books, so I chose the next best age range, which is middle grade. Anyway, let's see what the prompts are. The first prompt is Love You Forever, written by Robert Munsch and illustrated by Shelia McGraw. Name a book you imagine you'll love forever. I think it is Wonder by R.J. Palacio. It is my favorite middle grade book ever, and I don't think I will ever stop loving this wonderful middle grade book. Prompt 2, Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, Very Bad, No Good Day, written by Judith Viorst and illustrated by Ray Cruz. Which books or comforting things do you turn to when you're having a bad day? Generally, it's detective series, but since we are talking about middle grade books, I'm going to say Nancy Drew books because they were my first comfort reads when I was a teenager. Prompt 3, The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. Which book, series, character sparked your hunger for reading? Another mystery series, Famous Five series by Enid Blyton. My brother and I used to love the mystery series by Enid Blyton. Prompt 4, Green Eggs and Ham by Dr Seuss. What's the most unusual book you've ever read? It is definitely Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. This book literally gave me headaches when I was reading this book because I was trying too hard to understand it and I didn't understand many things. So it's one of my least favorite middle grade books as well. Prompt 5, Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. What is your favorite book featuring the natural world? Actually, I'm not a big fan of natural world, so this question was the hardest to answer for me. But I think I found one, Black Beauty by Anne Sewell. It is the story of a horse's lifetime, but it is told from the point of view of the horse, which makes it very interesting and also educational. Prompt 6, Goodnight Moon by Margaret Wise Brown. Do you read at bedtime? Do you read to someone else at bedtime? Did anyone read to you at bedtime? I actually do read to fall asleep in bed. So I do read at bedtime, but it doesn't take very long for me to fall asleep. So I'm not really sure if that counts. I do not read to anyone else at bedtime, since I don't have kids. And did anyone ever read to you at bedtime? Yes, my mother used to read to both my brother and I at bedtime, and one of my favorites were the Aesop stories, which included the race between the turtle and the rabbit, and my mother used to change the ending to make it more enjoyable, and sometimes rabbit even won. Prompt 7, Guess How Much I Love You by Sam McBratney and illustrated by Anita Jarry. Who had the biggest influence on you as a reader? My parents. They always allowed me to buy books, either with my money or they gifted me books. And most importantly, they always read a lot when we were growing, and they still do read a lot. We frequently exchange our views about books, even though we have different tastes as readers. Last prompt is The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. Which book or set of books would you give to an emerging reader? Or which book have you given as a gift more than once? I have given different books to different children. But when I think about it, I think The Wizard of Oz by Frank L. Baum is a book suitable for most everybody. It is an adventure story. It contains fantasy elements and also features the themes of friendship, family, belonging, courage, love. It's also a very engaging book with a really good tempo. So that's why I think it's the perfect book to give to an emerging reader. So those were my answers for the Picture This book tag. I want to thank the co-creators for both tagging me and creating this tag, because the prompts made me think about my childhood years. Those years were the foundation years of the reader that I am today. I will not tag anybody specifically, but I would tag anybody who wants to do the tag. So please comment down below which book or which book series would you give to an emerging reader. I think that was the most interesting question in this tag. And if you're a new viewer, first of all, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Hope to see you very soon. Bye. As for Turkish word of the day, I'm going to choose this. This means bu in Turkish, and bu is our Turkish word of the day. Have a good day.